Hello children, welcome to class 5. Yes, I am excited to welcome you to this upper class. Yeah, you had a fantastic time in class 4 and I do believe that you haven't forgotten much of the lessons you learned in class 4. And I also know that you had a great holiday. I had a wonderful holiday. Thank you for asking. And in case you're wondering who this is, I am Mr. Oluwagbemileke and I am glad to welcome you to another session. Now let us do a quick revision of the lesson learned while we were in class 4. Okay, but before we go fully into the details, let us start with a bit of an activity. I'd like you to put on your thinking caps right now, and I want you to recall the country or place that you visited this holiday. Where did you go to? What is the name of the place? Take a pen and a paper, write it down. Okay, now while you're writing, be conscious of the spelling. Did you spell it correctly? Okay, now that you have written it down, pronounce it. How does it sound? Does it sound like anything familiar? For instance, can you think of a word or a phrase that sounds like it? Let's take, for instance, that I visited a place in Côte d'Ivoire called Abidjan. Sounds much like Abuja to me. Or if I went to Joburg in South Africa, Joburg sounds like Chibok to me. Okay, and of course Chibok is a place in the northern part of this country, and I'm sure you know where that is. Okay, beautiful. Now let's do another activity. It is important that you do this right now, so please don't cheat on me. Now recall all the topics that you did in your previous class. Do you think that's possible? Yes, I think it is possible. So try to remember as many as you can. Okay, do they flow with these? Do they flow with sport words? Does sport words ring a bell? How about EA sounds? How about homophones? Do you remember homophones? And DGE words, to mention but a few. Okay, let me take sport for instance. Let's play with some sport words. Can you remember dribble? Yes, dribble is used in what sport? Soccer, football. Dribble is also used in hockey. It's used in handball. Okay, how about traveling? Yes, traveling is a sport word used in basketball. Bowling? Bowling itself is a game. Okay, hurdle. Hurdle is used in athletic races. Beautiful. Let's take EA words or EA sounds. Okay, you would find EA in the word LEAD, lead. Okay, lead, and you also find it in LEAD, lead. Beautiful. You see the beauty of some EA words, same LEAD, pronounced differently. All right, let me skip homophones and just move to DGE words. Yes, DGE words, we have knowledge, we have edge, we have budge, we have nudge, we have many other DGE words. Now, let me go back to homophones. Let's dwell on homophones a little. A homophone is a word that is pronounced the same as another word, but differs in meaning and may differ in spelling. Let me take again. A homophone is a word that is pronounced the same as another word, but differs in meaning and may differ in spelling. This means sometimes their spellings are the same, but their meanings are always different. Their sounds are always the same, okay? So let us take examples of homophones. The words may be spelled the same, such as rose, a flower, and rose, past tense of rise. Observe that rose in flower and rose as past tense of rise are pronounced the same way and they have the same spelling. The fact that they have the same spelling makes this particular word unique. It is not all homophones that have the same spelling. Please. Some homophones have different spellings, but they always have the same sound. They sound the same way. So the words may be spelled the same, such as rose as a flower and rose as past tense of rise, or differently, such as karat, karat, and carrot, or two, and two. You see, these words have different spellings, but they have the same way of sounding. Let me give you further examples, okay? Take something like main, for instance. Main is synonym for a word major, meaning this is the main thing. And we also have mane, which is the hard, thick hair that grows on the neck of a horse. Okay, that is a mane. How about maize? Yes, maize is the crop we eat, from which we get corn. And we also have maize, which is the game, the very confusing game for me. And then we have mall, like a shopping mall. And we also have maul, which is a very long, hard hammer used in hitting a wedge. Usually farmers would use this. Then we have manna. Manna is the food in the Bible that the Israelites ate. And we also have manna, describing the way something is done. We have dough, dough, the music note, and we have dough, which is referring to flour. Okay, we have air, seas, phase, stare, and finally we have throne, which is what the kings and queens sit on. We have throne, which is the past participle of throw. Now, all these are examples of homophones, and I believe that with these, you can make your own homophones. So what I need you to do is go to the worksheet corner on the server. Just click the link there, solve the exercises on Quizmaker. You will get your immediate responses, and definitely with that, you are good to go. So get ready for another exciting topic that we'll be discussing next week in the topics in spelling. Pardon me, not in the topic, in the subject spelling. Have fun, have a fantastic week. Goodbye for now.